here are the lights, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go step by step on how I installed it. For starters, I started on the left side. I took off the tire, the wheel. After I took out the wheel, I was able to gain access to this wheel well. Took off these three plastic clips, 1, 2, 3 up here. You know, with a flat head, you could take it off. You could take it off literally with your fingers if you want to. It's a little bit harder with your fingers, but you guys should know how to take those things off. Carefully take them off, right? Once you take them off, you're also gonna go under the car. There are 2 Phillips screws down here also holding this flap, right? You take those screws. Once you take the screws, you'll be able to access the inside of this, right? Once you're inside of this, you'll see this piece like this on the back, right? That's how it's being held up. The things that hold this, this piece up there are 2 Phillips screws, one at the top, as you can see right there, and one at the bottom. You take those 2 out, and then you will take off these clips. It also has 3 plastic clips, one here, one there, and one there. Once you take those clips out and the 2 screws, you're able to wiggle it out, and it will come out. It will completely come out. It comes out like from the inside. Once it's out, you just come in with the lights. The lights are installed the same way that this thing was installed. So the lights have like the metal screws in the bottom and the top, and it has 3 little holes for the plastic screws. You put the light inside and you should secure it by putting everything back how it was. I recommend you keep this just in case you want to like take the lights off eventually in the future, whatever. I don't plan on taking them off, but I'm still going to keep this in my trunk just in case, you know, in the future. But yeah, do that. Then I go to the this side. This side was a little bit more complex. Why? Because the wiper fluid is right here. So when you try to access the wheel well through here, the wiper fluid container is like literally right here, so you can't access it through the through here. So you start by doing the same thing. You lift up the car, you take off the tire. Once you take off the tire, you take off the 2 screws down here, as you can see. Basically the same screws that you're taking off from there, you're taking it off from here also. You also take these plastic little clips. Once again, 1, 2, 3 plastic clips, and then you'll continue by taking off a few more plastic clips that are down here. Once you take off those plastic clips, you will then will gain access to this right here. So once again, the same thing, right? This will be in there just like that. You start with the top screw, the bottom Phillips screw, and then you take off the plastic clips holding it up together. Once again, once you take those things off, you push it out and it comes right out, and then you put in the light. Once the light is inside, once again, you take the 2 screws, screw them in, and then pull all the plastic screws. Really easy. That's done. Now for the wiring, let me take this thing off so you guys can see how I wired it. 1 second. The way that I wired it was, for starters, if you guys look at the image on AliExpress where I bought the lights from, I linked it down below. You guys can see that the lights all come with their individual wiring, right? So as soon as you install them there, you just literally run push the wire up. I just snaked it up, really simple. And you do that for both sides. And you guys can also see that the lights also come with a kit. Just this kit right here. That's where everything basically plugs into, right? So I started doing it with the left side. I ran the wire up. The wire clips on to the kit's wire. You literally just clip it on and that's it. The only thing that you're connecting here are the right turning signal. So this turning signal, you'll connect it over here. On top of the clip that you connect to this kit, it also comes with a yellow wire. They both sides come with a yellow wire. The lights both come with a yellow wire. That yellow wire has to be connected to the blinker lights. There's different ways that you have to connect it. There's different options, that you could connect it. I chose this one. It's really simple. You just put the blinker wire inside. As you can see, there's 2 little holes, blinker wire, and then the lights wire, like the new light that you're installing wire, and put them in there. Push this down, clip it down, and then it closes together. I don't want to close it because it's brand new, but yeah, put it in the blinker wire. I put tape all over it, even though I didn't have to put tape. I just wanted to look like more like nice and organized. But yeah, all I did was I took the yellow wire, put it in here with the blinker wire. In this case, it was my blue wire that was the blinker wire. If you guys need help finding which wire is what, let me know. I'll definitely assist you with that. But that's pretty simple, just figuring out which is the blinker, you know. Turn off all the lights and then just blink, and whatever wire has power, that's the one that typically is the one that blinks. And my tester has like a light bulb, so every time it blinked, the light also blinked on the light bulb. But yeah, so no, I use this. If you guys are more like wire savvy, I don't know what to call it, you guys could like go ahead and wire it directly to the harness. I didn't do that. I thought that was like too much work. Or if you guys don't want to have like anything permanent in your car, you guys could also go to AutoZone. I also got this at AutoZone, by the way. You can go to AutoZone and buy alligator clips. Alligator clips will literally just clip onto the wire that you want to work with, and you could just unclip it after. It's not permanent. In a little bump, it might like disconnect or something, you know what I'm saying? I recommend going with this, but if you guys want like something less permanent, you go for alligator clips. Make sure you tape it well and it's well held there, so it doesn't like come off whenever you hit a bump or something. But yeah, I put tape just to make it look nicer and stuff like that. I try to organize it, you know, make it look like it's all part of the car. I forgot to cut this right here. But yeah, so once I connected the yellow wire to my blinker wire, this side is completely done. It's done. I just had to like, you know, strap it up together, make sure everything was good. Then from there I moved on to this side. For this side, I had to do the same thing. I had to connect the yellow wire, like it's over there. I opened it up a little bit so you guys could see. It's a little bit messy, but if you could see this right here, it's that right there. So in this case, my blinker wire was this pink one. So the yellow wire, as you can see in the back, it goes inside this little thing right here. I don't know if you guys can see the yellow wire. The yellow wire goes inside of it. The pink one also, this sits right on top of the pink one. So when you push it down, it holds the pink wire and it holds the yellow wire. That makes the connection, right? So that will be my blinker. And then the bottom, there's another one. The other one is for the white one. So over there, I didn't have to connect the regular daylights. Just the yellow wire. In this case, I had to connect the yellow wire and the regular daylights, because you also want them to be on whenever these lights turn on. The daylights turn on, my lights in the bottom also turn on. So I also wired it to the daylight wire. So I used another one of these and I connected it to the daylight wire. I clipped it down and I closed it, and that was it. I put tape to make it look neater and stuff like that. But after that, you're literally done with the wiring. There's literally just 3 little clips, one over there, 2 over here. Once that's done, once again, I strapped the little box thing that came with the lights, put right here, and then all I had to do was run the ground. I ran the ground right here. Probably should have ran it like down here or something to make it look nicer, but I ran it over there, which is fine. After that, I just had to basically get power from the battery. So as you can see, that's the pink wire right there. So what I do, I ran it like in through there, and I just unbolted this one a little bit and put it right there. And that's my power. Also, not my power, my positive. And it also has a fuse right here. The positive right here, the negative ground right here, and then that was it. I just had to basically tighten everything up, make it look neat. I took this thing off just for that, so I wanted to make it look as professional as possible. I didn't want it to like be seen that I did it. But yeah, that's basically how it looks. As you can see, like the box is completely covered. The wiring is basically completely covered. Excuse the mess, my car is dirty, I haven't cleaned it. See, it looks nice. This didn't have tape. I put tape just to like make it look nicer. Like I wanted to see, like, I wanted to hide everything as much as possible. Same thing with this one. I'm actually gonna put more tape on this and try to hide the pink positive wire more, and try to hide this ground wire more. But other than that, that's it, guys. So 3 of these clips does the job. If you guys are more inclined to like cutting wires and this and that, I don't recommend it. But if you guys can, just go ahead and take the yellow wire and connect it to your blinker wire, and take the white wire and connect it directly to your headlights, your daylights, sorry, and that's it. Other than that, everything is good. The lights work, everything works. You guys can see these turn on whenever the car is on. The lights turn on, off, everything works exactly the way that these work. The bottom ones work also. But that's it, guys. I also, like I said, recommend you guys keep these just in case you guys want to use them in the future. I kept it for that same reason, but they're still in perfect condition. I just took them off and put the lights in, and that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. Thank you.